What's up, everybody? My name is Joshua Lopez from Widowmaker Studios, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the new plugin suite from Solemn Tones. So some of you guys might already be familiar with Solemn Tones and their previous releases, like the Odin guitar, the Loki bass, or the Mjolnir drums. Now they're back with a whole plugin suite of producing tools that help mold and sculpt your mix. So here I have the 5 new plugins from Solemn Tones. We have the Overload plugin that is basically a clipping plugin, the Smash that is a compression/limiting plugin. We have the Frostbite plugin that is distortion/saturation, the Beast plugin that is a little special and adds pitch shifting and harmonic excitement, and we have the Room plugin that is basically a reverb plugin. So I'm going to show you through all these plugins and show you exactly how I use them to sculpt my mixes. So this is the Overload plugin. On any of the plugins, if you click on the big tube in the middle, it is a bypass button. We have a clip knob, a mix knob, a link button, and an output knob. So I'm going to use it to clip the snare and cut off any transient peaks that the snare might give us. What I really like about this plugin is it has a lot of bite to it. Now let's check this plugin out on the kick. Don't need to mess with anything else. Now let me show you the link button on this plugin. The link button is only enabled when you are at 0. If you go past 0, you are not able to click on the link button. So what it is there for is to show you exactly how you're clipping your source instead of giving you that perceived volume that most clippers give you. So I'm going to put the link knob and just clip our drum bus a little bit. It keeps the same volume, but it just brings everything a little more forward. So this is the Smash plugin. It is basically a compressor/limiter, and it's great for sources like vocals. So let me show you exactly how I use it to dial in my vocal sound. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. So ominous the sounds the ratchet cries. So everything in this section from here to here is compressing, and once you start getting into the red, you start limiting a little bit. You can control your threshold with your input, and you have a gain knob to set your overall loudness, and for anybody who needs it, there's a mix knob. Now let's take a look at the Frostbite plugin. The Frostbite plugin is a saturation/distortion plugin, and it's there to just help make whatever source stand out a little bit more. Right now we're going to use it for vocals just to give it a little extra aggression. We have a drive knob, a mix knob, a high and low cut knob, and we use all of that to shape our distortion/saturation. So right now I'm using it to drive my vocals just a little bit more off the edge. We don't need to go all the way. A little bit goes a long way, and it's a great plugin just to give you a little bit more aggression. So here's the Beast plugin. It's pretty special. It adds a little bit of pitch shifting and harmonic excitement, and depending on the mode you have it on is exactly how it sounds. So I'm going to put the mix knob at 50 and take a look at these background screams that I have for this track. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it. So I'm going to go with the Beast mode. I'm going to cut a little bit of the low and the high end just because I'm getting a little too much. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. So that's the Beast plugin. Let's hear it in the full mix. I'm locked inside and just can't keep it out of my mind. It just adds a little bit extra sweetness and goodness to anything that might need it. Now let's take a look at the final plugin. This is the Room plugin. It is basically a reverb plugin. We have a bunch of plates and spaces and room sounds in it, and basically we're going to go through it and see what sounds the best, dial in the wet knob, and do any low cutting or high cutting if we need. And if we need the dry to turn up a little bit more, we have the option. So I'm going to go with the big room setting. I'm not going to mess with any of the low cut or the high cut. What's really cool about this wet knob is it almost runs in parallel with the source. So you're not turning down the source, you're just adding the reverb that you need. So I'm going to take a look at this lead with the whole track on and dial in our reverb sound. And there you have it. That's pretty much all you have to do. It's very straightforward. All these plugins are really easy to use, and it is really that easy to use them. So now let's take a listen to what we worked on today. So I'm Joshua Lopez from Widowmaker Studios. Please check out the new plugin suite from Solemn Tones. Like and subscribe to our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we'll see you guys next time.